We're live? Are we live?
We are now live.
We're live.
We are now live. Of course we are. We are also alive. What's up, everybody? This is Dope or Nope. And it's Thursday. It's a little bit after 3. And you know what we do? We do the demo drop. We do it every week. Best demos you ever heard. There's DJ Spawn. Thanks for coming back this week. Are all these guys are hanging out from your show? How was the thing with...
Awesome.
Oh, yeah?
Awesome. We had such a great show. Ryan, he said he wasn't going to be able to stick around the whole time, but he pretty much stuck around for an hour and 40 minutes anyway.
Once you get that guy going, forget it.
We discovered many things about him. I had no idea his parents had a donut shop when he was a child. And then when they unfortunately got divorced, they had competing donut shops.
Stop.
And then, what else did he shed light on?
Oh, my God.
Oh, I just didn't realize how many arguments he gets in with promoters and labels. He decided to shed some light on that, which was
Really?
great. It was great.
Oh, that's
It was
cool.
such
I
a
love
good show.
that.
Yeah.
I want to say my name probably wasn't brought up.
No, I mean,
I don't really argue with people.
yeah, no, I mean, it was all positivity and everything. It was just funny at him talking about how he likes to just champion records that he likes, and sometimes it doesn't align with what the labels want to do, but that's why he argues with them.
Fair.
He
But-
gave his
but-
take on Beyonce with the Grammys. He gave
What was his thoughts?
Yeah, what was
Man,
his?
the stuff going on. Did you see what Robbie Engel posted? Like
best thread.
a
Best
state of trance? Did you see a
state
state
of
of
Beyonce.
state of Beyonce?
Yeah.
Oh my God,
I love
so funny. What did Brian say about it?
it. You have to go and watch the show. I don't want to spoiler on here. I want people to go rewatch it.
Okay, all right.
You'll
How
have
we
to
doing,
tell me
Lauren?
privately.
Lauren Padman,
What's up, guys?
what's up? What's up?
Hello.
How we doing?
Eric Allen.
Hi.
So who were we talking about?
Oh, we're talking about Brian. It was he did a show for them. Brian Fink.
Brian Fink was on the show today. Yeah.
Hey,
Super cool, right?
I definitely very cool. Are you kidding? The actual coolest. I'd be very curious to figure out what Brian's thoughts are on the
Gotta watch the show.
Beyonce
No,
thing.
I'll give you the
Gotta watch
summary.
Beyonce Gate.
Yeah.
You know,
His
so
theory was you should go watch it because he
I
was
will.
nuanced. But his whole thing is like he doesn't feel that pop artists belong in the dance category, and he said he lives and dies by it with his
he
playlist.
also on his playlist, right? Absolutely.
Yeah, he says even when he does America's Dance 30, if there's a song on Media Base that is in that 30 that's a
He'll
pop
skip it.
record, he will skip it entirely.
Yeah.
So
You know, I had a little back and forth with Tommy Sunshine on Instagram. Yeah, I mean, look, you know, there's a lot of different ways to look at it. Obviously, DJ Mag shed some light on the supposed back and forth and how that. Lauren, I'm just looking at your face.
It was very
So-
interesting.
Yeah, it was an interesting take on it. And I first of all, I don't agree with necessarily what Brian thinks about that. So, if a dance artist makes a slamming track, great. If a pop artist makes a slamming dance track, also great. So for the last 30 years, I've been, I deal with this hip hop radio every day, right? So there's 32 songs on their playlists. Allocated for dance, maybe one. That's life. Okay, not changing. Didn't change during the EDM era.
FM and like Z100 and
Everybody.
Yeah, you're talking about all
Generally, you're allocated one and a half.
Got it.
During EDM, maybe the phase, maybe that got to 2, but not really. It's extremely hard to cross over unless you're, a super well-known artist. Even I can't tell you when we were working. This is what it feels like. How many people did not know who Armin was?
Mm-hmm.
Pop programmers.
Yeah.
Not a diss. It's just not their world. Just plain and simple. So I feel like every time something like this happens, and maybe how it happened but that's all supposed. What news broke and the back and forth. It was out of the dance category, then it was back in. I don't know about any of that. The whole discussion about Dubai, fair. I'm not mad at that discussion. I think that's, if you stand for something over here, you have to stand for something. How you do one thing is how you do all things.
Unless there's a massive bag of money, apparently.
Okay, so perhaps she was thinking about her immediate family, not the other family other people are talking about.
Sure.
Also fair for her, right? But that's got nothing to do with this. Every time an artist, Weeknd, Beyonce, whoever it is, has a smash in the dance world. Elton John, last year, I mean, how many hits did he have, like on the dance chart? Number one for 19 weeks in a row with the Panow track. So that raises our format, our vertical. That puts us in view, in ears of a lot of people who wouldn't normally be in listening to that tempo even.
Yeah,
than whatever came out in the 80s. You know,
they say stuff like, "Oh, the dance is having a moment right now."
Correct.
Right.
Correct. And every time we have a moment, we hope that the moments are authentic and it moves us up a little bit.
Yeah.
And in view of people, of people who wouldn't normally listen to this format at all. So the whole idea that, you know, you can cross record over from our side to that side, but not back the other way. I don't sit in that camp. All the other things around that, how, why, and voting, these are all like open discussions, and for whatever's real, that's fair. But I just feel like anything that gets us in front of people that don't normally hear or see us, you know, other than like drive-by shooting, is fair game.
So you're
I
talking
have a
about making
question.
lemonade.
Sorry, what?
Sorry, go on, Raquel.
Okay, so this is a big discussion because I thought about this when all of this was happening. I was texting you guys.
Mhm.
People were very upset that Harry Styles was Album of the Year.
Mhm.
Do you think if Beyonce was not considered for the dance category and she still won whatever the record was because she won that, do you think if she didn't win dance, she would have won Album of the Year?
No chance.
Because I had this whole
I mean,
like weird
you can
thing.
you can go snorkeling in that rabbit hole for the next 2 weeks on whether there's
I just wanted
whether
your
people.
opinions to see.
So like
I can tell you for sure.
You can-
I can guarantee you. I absolutely know. I know the answer to this one. I definitively know the answer to this one. The answer is that they're two mutually exclusive things because when you're a Grammy voting member, as I am, when you get the opportunity to vote, you get to choose 3 fields you can vote in. But the top 4, the album of the year, is in that top 4 of the biggest songs and best. You get that automatically. Everyone chooses up here in those top 4, then you get to choose other 3. And so people use their vote at the top, and then they go around and dance. So I'm a huge dance fan. I'm on the dance field and vote in there.
Right.
So that's what happened.
so you need to do these top ones, and then
To do the
the other ones are optional.
Exactly. So the dance is optional, but
Cool.
the record of the year, song of the year, best new artist, and what I want is absolutely. It's called it's got a name, it's like mandatory, basically the top 4 core or something like that.
Got it.
So so they're unrelated, I would say, Raquel, because everyone votes up here, and then they go, so 2 separate votes, basically.
Really quick, I hate to interrupt this. A lot of people are saying the stream is glitchy. Obviously, we're not seeing it being glitched
Yeah.
our end at all. It could be something with the feed. So I would say let's refresh. I'm going to send you guys a quick fresh link, and let's jump into demos right away.
Sure.
Okay.
I hate to cut off this conversation, but I don't want it to be a
Yeah, go ahead.
experience. Let me do that.
Glitchy.
Stay tuned to WhatsApp. Guys, if you're hearing this, stick around. We'll be right back.
Got it.